Hey, what's up guys? Neil here. Tonight I'm gonna try my best to describe how I configured my low battery warnings. So that means when I'm flying, I don't look at my OSD anymore on the goggles. It's because it actually makes me lose focus on where I'm flying at, right? We would like to focus on our flying and as much as possible not look at the corner of our goggles to see the voltage. So I still have it there. It's still being displayed, but I just don't have time to modify it. I know it's easy, right? So what I've done back in like 2019 when I was starting FPV, someone helped me how to configure it. It was, if I remember correctly, it was Crunk. Thank you, Crunk. He gave me a link, but I'm not sure where is the link now. I don't know. I was trying to look for it in YouTube. But anyways, what I'm gonna do today or tonight is, because it's almost like 9 p.m. It's 9:16 p.m. Oh, that time is wrong. Okay, I gotta fix that. So what I'm gonna try my best to show how I configured the low battery warnings. So this is my 6S quad. It's a 5-inch quad, and this radio is currently set to this quad. All right, so it's called orange. Yeah, it's called orange. Okay, I call it orange because of the metal part there. The aluminum part is orange. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this one is impromptu. I don't usually plan my videos. I just like whatever I see, let's start talking. That's how I do it. So I think it's one of here. Let's go there. So we should click this button, right? That button, so we can go to that page. Oh, I pressed it long. Oh, you can press it long, so we can go directly to that, like a backspace. Okay. Maybe this is it. Low battery L01 for 1 second. Low battery. One more. I think there's 3 tabs that I work on before. This, that, and that. And this one, the last one, is just for monitoring, so I can find out which variable or attribute the battery is actually bound to. So we will see it later once I connect the battery. Okay, let's backspace again. Yeah, this is it. So under logical switches, I created 2. Okay, so remember that pattern, A less than X sign, and then I pick the SE down switch. What's SE down switch here? What is it? Oh, this is my arm. Okay, that's my arm. Down switch is like this, right? Yeah, that's down. Okay, and that means if it's down, that means enable that row, enable that logical rule. Okay, that logical switch. And then same thing with these, only make that rule activated when my arming switch is actually on, right? SE down. Okay, so what is it? Where did I get RXBT? And I believe, RXBT, and I believe that's the battery voltage. Okay, and we can find out about that attribute, that variable, in this page right there on the 3rd page. Yeah, let's go there now. I'll be pressing it quickly, not long press. Okay, so right here we are under telemetry, right? And I remember it somewhere here. Yeah, here. So how was I sure that that's the attribute that I'm gonna use in the logical switch? Okay. So now I'm going to connect the battery right here. I'm gonna hook it up to this one, all right? And then again, as you can see, the value is 0. I mean, value is like dash or hyphen. There's no value right now, right? So let's try connecting it. I'm gonna connect it. It's gonna be hard because it's one hand. There you go. I got it working. So there you go. See? Did you see the change? So it's lower than, because we flew earlier with Mikey and Serge, and this battery that I'm using right now, it's already used up. So it's 22.3 volts, and it's not making any warnings because it's above the value that I showed earlier. Let me go back to that page or tab. It's called tabs. Okay. Again, the value that you saw in this page is 22.3. However, my rule is only alarm when the voltage is 21.8 volts. Start alarming. Start making, or just warn me. And then you're going to ask me, why do you have two? Why do you have two rules? It's because this one is a warning. That means I still want to rip. I want to continue ripping. And then, because sometimes, when you lower down the throttle, the voltage is going to go back up, right? So it's not really like that lower voltage yet. However, there are cases when you like push the throttle a lot, the value would go down below the value that you set. So sometimes when I push the throttle a lot, this rule will get triggered, or even this rule might get triggered until the voltage on the battery goes up again, and then it will stop yelling at me. And then, yes, so right now, what did we see earlier? It's 22.3, right? So if we want to yell it now, I can make some manual modifications for you to hear what I'm trying to explain or discuss. So let me make some changes to that first rule, and we will change it to 22.5. Let's see. I pressed it, okay, and then click edit, and then I'm gonna go down to 21.8. I'm gonna put it to 22.5. Okay. And then how come it's not yelling? It should yell. Oh, because it's not arm. All right, guys. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna arm it. Hold on. All right, guys. I'm back. The quad is gone. Here it is. I secured the battery and I made sure that the prop is not going to hit something. I'm gonna arm it, and then remember, we changed the value to 22.5, and originally it was 21.8. So I'm gonna arm it now, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And remember the SE switch. That means make this rule active. So anything below 22.5. Oh, I forgot. I want to show you something because this is actually the rule. Remember L01. Okay, on this page, the tab beside it is where the rule is. All right, L01. Play value for 1 second, and then yeah, RxBD. So that's also what you need to add. All right, we will go back there later. Okay, let me arm it. Hold on. So arming it is like this. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's my profile, that's why it's sounding. Okay.
22.2 volts. 22.1 volts. 22.1 volts.
See?
22.1.
Can you hear it, guys?
22.1 volts.
Mm-hmm.
22.1 volts.
See? Yep, that's it. So that way, when I'm flying, I don't want to look at the values that I see on the OSD. I want to concentrate on where I'm flying. Okay, maybe I'm trying to enter a gap, and then suddenly I decided to look at the OSD, and then I wasn't aware that my fingers were actually drifting like this. And then while I was looking at the OSD, then bam, I hit the branch or the trunk, right? So yeah, I actually don't look at the voltage on the OSD anymore. I only look at it right after I arm it or right after I connect the battery, because sometimes when I connect the battery, what I'll see is like 22.1. Oh my god! And then you know what? We still need that OSD for that purpose only, so that we can see if the battery we hooked up is actually used up or fully charged. So yeah. Oh, let me just remove the battery from the quad. The Cadex Visa might heat up or overheat. 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I have removed the battery from the quad. So again, the first thing that you need to do is remove the props. I didn't remove it. I forgot. It's dangerous. I was wrong there. Remove the props from the quad. Go to this page. Yeah, this one, right? The one with the kind of like a Wi-Fi signal and then an eye. So go to that page or tab, and then I don't know why it's showing up. Maybe it's just a cached data. So next thing you do once you're on this tab is make sure you are seeing the value. So normally we know guys what the value of 6S battery is, right? It's somewhere between like 19 volts to 25 volts. Okay, so that will give you an idea. Okay, that's the attribute that I need to look for, attribute or variable or property that you need to look for and use in this other two tabs. Yeah, this one, logical switch, and let me go there again, and special functions. Okay, so now that you've found the battery, next thing you need to do is find a spot here that's empty. So when I was starting the FPV hobby, this was empty. Okay, and then like what I said, someone gave me that tutorial on how to configure low battery warnings or alerts using audible sounds. That's the row that I modified. So I couldn't remember what it would be if it's empty. Let's find some spot here. Oh yeah, L10. So this one is empty, I guess. It is empty. So let's press. What's gonna happen? Because I don't remember anymore. Doesn't work. Maybe long press. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I clicked it. Yeah, this one is now problematic. This key is now problematic. Yeah, the roller. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that roller is now problematic. Yeah, this is 4 years old. Maybe more than 4 years old. So then the function. What's the function? Oh yeah, I remember this one, right? A less than X. Let's escape. I don't wanna make some rules, but let's go back there to L1. You can take a screenshot. So A1 and then SE switch, which is the switch which will tell that your quad is armed. Mine is SE switch. Down switch is arm position. And then what do I want to monitor? What do I want to monitor? I want to monitor the RxBT, which is the battery voltage. So let's click edit. Okay, function. Take a screenshot of this. Oh, we gotta change. We gotta put it back to 21.8. Okay, there you go. So function a less than x. V1 is the battery property attribute. Okay, that's mine. Yours may be different, so make sure you go to that telemetry that I showed earlier, and then connect a battery so you can see what value it will be or what property it will be. And then end switch, the armed switch, okay, to enable that logical switch. And then duration is 0, and then delay is 3 seconds. So it's gonna keep on talking every 3 seconds, keep on yelling at me every 3 seconds. Okay, let's exit out. I think that's enough. And then now go to this page, go to this tab. Okay, and then we are now in special functions tab, and this is what I selected or configured. Special function number 2. Okay, SF1, you might ask, what the hell is that LO4 SD logs? 1 second. So I don't know. I'm sure it's not required for me to discuss. I'll just say what L4 is in SD logs. I am able to log all the telemetry into the SD card at the back, right? So like I can't remember, like the throttle, like the pitch, all the values I'm able to record into the micro SD card. All right, so let's go back. SF2, I'm using SF2 for the warning, and then SF3 for the alert. Okay, so let's edit, and then logical 1. What do you want to do? I'd like to play the value of what property. I want to play the value of RxBT. Right, so the battery voltage, and then repeat every 1 second. So I don't know why. Looks like I mix it up, but anyways, it's okay. The 1 second should be the alert, like it's gonna be yelling at me every 1 second. Yeah, and then the value is 21.8, which is higher, which is wrong. So I don't know why I did that. I couldn't remember, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's just a difference of like what, 2 seconds or 3 seconds. But anyways, again, that's special functions. I'm gonna repeat. The first step is to go to that tab, then connect the battery, right? Connect the battery so you can find out which attribute or name of the sensor that you want to monitor, and then go to this tab, logical switches, create a new one, create a new rule, a less than x, arming switch, the attribute property of the voltage, battery voltage, the value of the warning, 21.8, 3 seconds, and then 21.6 for the lower value. It's up to you. Some would even fly lower than 21.8, like Mr. Steel. I remember his was like 21.0, although it was not on his controller. He was just saying it's in one of his videos that I saw like 4 years ago. But to make your battery last longer, yeah, make sure you bring it back like 22 volts. Okay, I hope guys this helped, and if you have any questions, please write it in the comment section. All right guys, later.